Alright, I went back. Time to knock out this last case. Fuck the intro. Who needs one?
As you can tell, we're in a rush, apparently.
Not really. Just people are tired. One has a sore throat.
I've
Maybe he's depressed. And me and Lawrence are swamped with work, but...
I'm not depressed. Made you depressed.
Yes. He's barely making enough to feed his family.
Hello? This is, Phoenix, right?
I'll go back to the bro voice. You don't look so well, dude. You're gonna prove me not good today, right?
Well, he's not in. He's in his bro persona, so it's fine.
He's in his brosona.
Oh yeah.
Beep.
There we go.
Oh, now he's back.
Oh shit. If you please, Mr. Lawyer. I went a bit southern there.
I do declare, my fellow Americans.
I do declare. Fucking. What the fuck is going on with my computer? There we go.
Happens once every episode, though.
I do declare that my PC.
That was just my fucking thing of nuts. Alright. Remember, it's not just me. Your precious friend's life is riding on today's verdict, too.
Yarr.
Yarr. Now listen up! You better get that on guard, a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slimebug and not guilty, I'll never forgive you! Ever.
Maya.
Maybe give it a couple of days. Mia.
I assume it was Mia.
Shit. Why am I everything? Phoenix! Phoenix!
But Mia!
Ooh.
What up, nerd?
Maya! How's Maya?
I don't know.
You don't know?
That's what I said. She hasn't tried to channel me since yesterday.
Yeah. What am I supposed to do?
Well, like I said. For a lawyer, the worst of times are when you have to force your biggest smiles.
My friend's going to die.
But...
You can't give up. There's still some hope left.
Stop it, please! There's nothing left. Not here, not anywhere.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Ah, it's that accursed guard again. Will you leave me alone? Look, don't call me anymore, I mean it! Yeah!
Iffy. He died. Iffy!
5, 4, 3, 2... Fuck it, I'm doing it. You're really mean, pal. Ah, Gumshoe. I'm really sorry. Where are you? Let me join the investigation team and with Jason after the killer, pal. Then you have some sort of lead? Sorry, but right now we've got 0 leads on the guy. But we're not going to give up. Gumshoe. Until the trial is over, until the verdict is handed down, we're gonna do everything we can to find the killer. If we can get Maya out, then you can get in guard the guilty verdict he deserves, pal. That's true, I could do that if they found Maya first. You got that? So you have to do whatever you can to make the trial last longer. I have to make the trial last longer? If you go with Mr. Edgeworth with everything you got, then you two can draw it out. Oh, now I get it. I believe in you, pal. You and Mr. Edgeworth could do it. So, believe in us. We're gonna give it all we got, just like you. Got it. Thanks, Gumshoe.
Hey, Phoenix. You understand now, don't you? You have something money will never be able to buy. Friendship. It's the strongest weapon in the world, and you have it in abundance.
Well, there might be another weapon called a gun.
Looks like we're coming to the end.
You got a gun.
I have to make the trial last as long as I can. Gumshoe will come through, I know it.
He's come through before.
I mean, at least twice.
Right, is he here?
You want me to be the judge?
Well, until he gets back, yeah, sure.
Court is now in session for the trial of man and God.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution's been ready for a while, Your Honor.
Oh,
I've looked back after so long. Listen, lines.
Now, as I recall, we conclude yesterday's session with a big mystery on our hands. Ooh, I love gossip. The mystery being, what exactly was Miss Aaron's role in this murder? Is this to say, is she really connected to the crime itself? Mr. A.G. Pooh, if you would, please inform the court of today's proceedings.
Not if you call me that. No, I'm not. No. You
do it for me, Edgeworth.
That makes me want to do it less. Anyways, Adrian Andrews. She forged evidence that threw suspicion onto Miss On Guard. And then proceeded to escape the crime scene by wearing a nickel samurai costume. The guilt of these actions are those from which she cannot escape.
Then you're saying that she's guilty after all.
I'm not finished, Your Honor. And did I say she was guilty of murder? No. Miss Andrews has nothing to do with committing the actual murder. I would like to direct the court's attention to this card.
Is that a mint condition little fucking blue eyes white dragon? I want one.
The very same. This is the calling card of a certain assassin.
I'm gonna rip it in half.
Assassin in orange letters, you say?
Ow, my hand. Yes, one Korean was killed by a professional assassin. And the person who hired the assassin, his client, so to speak, is Matt On Guard.
Rada? What a surprising turn of events!
The son of the Rada.
Ooh, but it gets better. I would think it's become commonplace by now, Your Honor.
I know what's going on this time. So I know that everything Edgeworth has said is true.
But we still have to hold out as long as we can. At least until Maya's safe and sound.
I wonder how the trial will turn out today.
Now then, please call your first witness, Mr. A.G. Pooh.
For love of God, stop calling me that. Crossing calls defendant's mentor, Mr. Will Powers, to stand.
Ah, crap baskets.
That's what you get, bitch.
Oh, no!
Now then, witness, your name and occupation, please.
Okay, I know Snurf. I'm Willpower Snurf. Poor underpaid action star Snurf.
No one cares. Now, what's your relation to the defendant?
Well, that's, I guess I'm sort of a lousy mentor to him in a way. Yeah, Snurf. Mr. Powers, please, you don't need to put yourself down so much. I'm sorry, Will, but I'm just kind of a nothing sort of guy, Snurf.
On the night of the murder, you visited the defendant's room. Is this correct?
Yes, you know, Snurf.
I didn't know that.
But you know, Snurf. I didn't actually get to see him when I went in. Ooh.
All you need to do is answer what you're asked. Now then, I would like you to please testify about when you went to Mr. On Guard's room.
Okay, sure, Snurf. After the award ceremony, I went by myself to Matt's room. Matt was standing there in front of his room, still in his nickel samurai costume. He was talking with someone. At first I thought it was the bellboy. I watched the two of them for a while, but then I gave up and went back because it was fucking boring. He had guests with me. Oh shit. had guests at night, and I couldn't make them wait for me, Snarf.
Quick question.
What?
Yes.
How the hell does Phoenix not recognize the killer the second time they meet? Like, I know he might not have known him as an assassin, but he should have recognized him as the bellboy in the previous time.
Probably didn't pay attention to him.
Yes, there's just scars on his line. I know. Actual evidence, cool.
You've got no distinctive features.
Yeah, no, none at all. No.
To my understanding, Phoenix doesn't know what Shelly the killer actually looks like, though.
No, but it's not the fact that what Shady killed. It's like the fact that he's seen the bellboy before, and then he saw
Bear in mind
him
that
as a
meeting was
partner.
quite brief as well.
I suppose.
He's not going to
he just
call much.
doesn't-
He's not going to
he
pay much
doesn't-
mind to the appearance of the bellboy when it's irrelevant.
That's
Right,
right.
let's
It's like
get on with
the
this.
6 years though.
Right, okay. Nothing sounds out of place in Mr. Powers' testimony.
And talking with a bellboy is no big deal.
Everyone assumes that the person Mr. Ungar was speaking with was an ordinary bellboy.
What are you implying, Mr. Edgeworth?
That man is gay. In God, not the
I have no response to any of that.
Shall we?
Looks like we're in another sticky situation.
Huh?
A trap. Can't you smell it, Phoenix?
All I swear is
Like that
Edward's
Star
perfume.
Wars guy said.
That's a trap.
It's a trap. See, it's just like that. That's what they said. But for us to find out more, we're going to have to charge in head first.
Yes, run in head first into my sorry morning.
Alright, Admiral Akbar, let's do this.
What?
It's a trap.
What did you call him?
Admiral Akbar. That's his name.
Admiral Akbar.
At first I thought
Yeah.
it was the bellboy. I'm assuming this is the trap, so I'm just gonna press it. At first? What do you mean by that?
Well, he was in a bellboyish uniform. He had a bottle of juice on a tray.
Sounds like an ordinary bellboy to me.
Yeah, but I didn't think he was a normal bellboy, Snarf.
And why was that?
Why did I think that, Mr. Wright, Snarf?
How am I supposed to know?
Sorry, but I can't remember right now. Sorry, Snarf.
Scrub.
Guess I'm gonna have to wait patiently on this one.
I suppose I probably should check to see what actually we have to
Just
do,
do
just in
that one.
case.
Yeah.
That's why we're
Yes.
at Ryan's favourite part, the trial.
You saw the two of them, the bellboy and the defendant together, correct?
It's the only part I can actually play with.
Yeah, the bellboy just won. Hey, congrats.
Now, while you were watching the two of them, did you notice anything strange?
You know, I did feel something weird, but
Feel.
I think it was because Matt, well, he gave the bellboy a tip. The bitch is stingy as fuck, he never gives me tips.
A tip, but that's a perfectly normal thing to do.
Get a job. That's a tip.
I'll fucking stab you and then the mid voice in my head. Woohoo. So, how long did you watch the two of them for? I said that right?
Yeah.
Look at that. Not more than a minute or two, I think, Snarf.
Okay, this is irrelevant.
He should talk about the tip. He should be talking about the tip again.
At some point.
It should say Matt. It should be another thing where he says he gave him a tip. Like,
Oh wait,
actually
do the thing you tested before.
Oh, this bit? Okay.
The third one.
yeah, press on the first statement. Yeah, you have to go forward and back.
First, what do you mean by that?
I didn't think he was a normal bellboy, boo.
And why was that?
Why did I think that, Mr. Wright?
How am I supposed to know? Hey, wait a second. Actually, Mr. Powers, only a few minutes ago you stated...
You know, I did feel weird, something weird, boo. Oh, it was because Matt, well, he gave the bellboy a tip, boo. I'm also Mickey Mouse on the weekends, boo.
Could it be that you felt something strange about the tip-giving incident itself?
Ah, yeah, that's it. You really know your job. Boo. Mr. Edgy Poo Wuff.
I'm not answering that.
Fucking do it, I'll hold you in contempt of court, bitch.
Oh, yeah, yes, Your Honor.
This bellboy, he wasn't the northern one, was he?
Well, what the fuck do you think? Perhaps you get the witness test to tell us.
Very well, I'll fucking see you in the parking lot after this motherfucker.
Bring it on, you little
Mr.
shit.
Powers, please amend your testimony. I'm fucking watching you. You ain't about the bellboy snurf?
What does that want me to do? Press this?
Yes, press it.
So they gave the bellboy a tip. What's so strange about that?
Well, you see, Matt's not a poor penny pincher like me, snurf. I was trying to figure out how much it was because the tip really shocked me, boo-boo.
How much it was?
But that's when something even more surprising happened than Lion-O, snurf. The bellboy was putting the tip he got in his pocket. And that's when I got my first good look at the guy's face. I was really shocked. I'm afraid I don't follow at all.
It sounds like Mr. Powers was surprised twice by this event. I wonder which of his shocking moments I should ask about.
The tip.
The tip.
The tip. Just the tip.
The defendant is a huge star. He can't afford to give generous tips, wouldn't you agree? Sorry, he can afford. Not bad.
He can, yep.
I'm sure Phoenix Ocean, giving him that much was maybe a little too much, I think.
A little too much?
Would you please clarify to the court about how much would you say the defendant gave the bellboy?
Why have I had to press like 4 times just for Powers to say he gave him a fat wad of cash?
Because you're welcome to case part 2, motherfucker.
Honestly, I don't know. I can't even begin to guess, Snarf.
Sorry, try part 2.
Why is that? Because he the bellboy, a really, really fat roll of cash.
Why didn't he say that to begin with, you fucking lug?
Longer.
A roll of cash!
Come over here, Phoenix, I'll beat your shit and I'll fucking swear. Oh, well, how interesting. Is everyone fighting today? That certainly was a very generous chip, wasn't it?
A very fat roll of cash. That can hardly be called a tip, Your Honor.
Yeah, it can. The judge is beginning to look awfully suspicious of us. Let's raise an objection. Objection! The defendant is a superstar.
What?
That kind of tip is typical fare for people like him.
Are you saying that all superstars are super spenders? If I could receive a large rolls of cash by simply bringing people things on trays, then why not would I stand around here prosecuting?
He's got a point. I don't even get paid, let alone rolls of cash for my hard work.
But he doesn't even get paid?
Occasionally his defendants don't pay him. Or forget to.
Because he's really bad at it.
He's a dumbass. He should always put this in word instead of just doing his fucking job. Yeah. So supposing the roll of cash was not a tip, then what was it?
Payment, Your Honor.
Payment. I see. The bellboy was a how?
Get that man out of here.
No! I will bitch slap the hose.
Back in the gallery, Payne.
Isn't it obvious for the murder of Mr. Juan Corrida?
Then the bellboy was the witness to all.
Yes, he was the assassin.
Assassino.
I should have made the joke. Oh well, no, later. Later.
Hold your horses now, Mr. Edgeworth. You don't have any prejudice, do you?
Have I ever been unprepared to support my claims, Your Honor?
Miles Edgeworth Investigations 1, Miles Edgeworth Investigations 2.
That's later in the future, you dumbass.
Game 3.
That's also later in the future. If you want a time, where I messed up and was unprepared. That is that one time I objected in case 3 in first game where I had no clue what the fuck I was going on about. I have here the card shows the killer left to the crime scene.
Shitty the killer?
He is the person the police's special investigations team has been chasing for ages. I'm certain the person the witness saw was this very simple ice cream salesman, Shelly the killer.
Wow.
Really? Shit! What's wrong, Mr. Powers? No, nothing, just... No, nothing, something just clicked in my head and I think I just figured out something out, boo-boo. Oh? So I saw that bellboy again later on the night, boo-boo.
What?
Mr. Powers, please testify and tell us what the fuck you saw. Yes, boo-boo. Right away, boo.
Yeah, baby.
We need to get someone that voice one day.
What, voice in Austin Powers? Yeah, baby, yeah.
I also like to live dangerously.
Shagalicious.
This time I was in the hallway because I had to go to the bathroom, boo-boo. That's when the bellboy I saw came out of the room, boo-boo. Oh. Because when I say room, I mean Corrido's room. Now that I think about it, the bellboy did seem kind of out of place. Yeah, so he had to be the assassin, I'm sure of it, boo-boo. I mean...
Ah, me.
Oh, man, I kind of want to press that I mean statement now.
Thank you very much. Now stop talking.
No, boo-boo. But I'm not done. There's still more, Snarf.
I honestly don't care, and let's first establish that the bellboy is truly Mr. the Killer. Then we shall see.
So the bellboy came out of the victim's room. And if that bellboy really was the assassin, then I think the answer is fairly obvious.
That would be correct, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, I believe it is your turn to entertain and make us laugh.
This is no laughing matter, you bitch.
Okay.
Bitch.
Bitch.
Alright, this is irrelevant.
Press statement 4.
I was gonna go to that already. Because he
Thanks,
sounded out of
Lawrence,
place
for
as the
ruining
only
the game
relevant
for
statement.
us.
I thought you wanted to hurry this along.
So
No.
what exactly was out of place about him?
Right. Why the insipid grin?
Maybe because I have no idea what damaging thing he's gonna say next?
Well, the bellboy was empty-handed, Snarf.
Empty-handed?
The bellboy was one of those rooms that was people rich. Don't done me, Ryan. Need you for this. But he wasn't pushing a couch, and he wasn't holding a tray either. You'd call that a little strange too, wouldn't you? I agree. That is a bit strange, Mr. Powers.
But is it really that unusual for a bellboy to be empty-handed? What should I do? Should I let Mr. Powers' testimony slide, or... Nah, let's try to pull a fast one.
You're too slow.
There's nothing strange or unusual about an empty-handed bellboy.
But there really is, boo-boo!
There really isn't.
If you two are done being school children, bellboys are for room service. There is no reason for them to be empty-handed, ever.
What if he dropped his tray?
Your Honor, I ask the witness's previous statement to be supplanted with this new one.
Ah, Edgeworth. Are you going to do whatever you can to make the bellboy look suspicious?
Yes, bitch.
See, very well then. Very well, this court recognizes and grants the prosecution's request. Now, Mr. Powers, if you would amend your testimony, please. Yes, Judge Snarf.
I suppose I press this. Bonk!
You do what you wish.
So
Brian
you're-
doesn't want me to spoil it.
So you're saying that it's suspicious for him to be empty-handed?
Yeah, really suspicious, boo-boo. I mean, when I first saw that bellboy, He was holding a tray in his hand, boo boo. There was a bottle of juice and a wine glass on it.
Juice? What kind of juice was it?
I hardly think that's appropriate.
I'm pretty sure it was tomato juice.
Well, that's the contradiction.
Mm-hmm.
He's gotta show the wine glass or the thing.
Crime photo.
Yeah.
Oh, that works too, yeah.
We could
Either two work.
come up
You
with
can do
some
whatever.
sort of reason as to why he would come out empty-handed. Perhaps murder.
For
shit, wait, no.
He killed. I mean, that's never mind.
Ignore that last part.
Okay.
Your Honor, I wish that my statement be omitted from the statements.
Proof, huh? Sounds like another jab for the court record. Right. This is irrelevant. Empty-handed. Right, so I present the crime photo...
Or the wine glass. Pick your favourite.
Okay.
Pick your poison.
Oh, fuck this. Objection! Mr. Powers.
Yes, Phoenix Ocean.
You're easily influenced by other people's words, aren't you? As soon as you heard that the bellboy might have been the killer, you got caught up believing it must be true, you gossiping bastard.
Like, is he really suspicious, boo? Is he really suspicious? He's got all those stitches and...
That's racist!
So, a baseball has
Racist.
stitches. Are you saying
being
all
an
baseballs are suspicious because they have stitches? That's racist
Yes.
to baseballs!
How can you be so stupid? Phoenix, no, fuck you. No, what? Why? 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 Well, there's no say. No, fuck you. Why? Everyone in this courtroom is stupider for this now. Oh, they're so sorry. I mean, what about him being empty-handed, Snarf?
I would like to ask the court to please take a look here.
This is the crime scene, isn't it?
There is a wine glass sitting next to Mr. Corrida's body. The liquid inside this glass is tomato juice. And now,
That's
if
lovely.
you would look at what is on top of the table in the lower right corner here, anyone can clearly see that it is a tray with a bottle of fucking tomato juice on it. The bellboy had just...
Tomato, not tomato, you little shit.
That bitch, I say what I want! The bellboy had just brought
probably
this
go
to
on to the
Mr.
fucking
Corrida's
crime
room.
scene.
He left the tray in the room, which is why he was empty-handed when he left.
But what's the gossip now? You mean that the bellboy had seen and left a dead body in the room?
Ah, but can you prove that Mr. Corrida was already dead at that time? I think not.
Lenny? If you won't let us do a thing,
Yes?
I blame you for leading me down this dark path.
God, stop whining like a little bitch.
You kept
I'm terribly
whispering and told me
sorry.
that dragons were cool, not spellcasters.
What is with him? Why isn't it laughing?
Witness, isn't there one more thing you'd like to share with us?
Is there?
This dude sucks.
The bellboy was empty-handed.
And
Or rather, should I
multiple
say,
powers.
empty-handed?
You know,
Sorry? What you saying, man?
What?
Or someone said something. I recall you had something interesting to say about his hands.
oh yeah, I almost forgot.
Huh? What?
His hands are gorgeous.
He's a hand model,
He's totally
I
a
knew
hand.
that was
like in Friends.
I knew that was coming.
His hands are gorgeous!
It's like a fucking Blackadder bit. You have a woman's hands.
The bellboy, he was wearing gloves, boo.
Gloves?
Yeah, pitch black leather ones. His hands
a
are
biker.
gorgeous. All the other bellboys don't wear gloves like that, right?
That's racist.
Black leather gloves.
My black gloves brings all the witnesses to the stand. Oh, okay, that was done. That was done. That.
What is wrong with you, Phoenix? Why are you like this? Get some help.
This is why you don't get paid.
Yeah. Or didn't you mention them earlier?
Haven't you heard of PayPal, Mr. Peters, right?
Sorry, it's my
I'm
mind.
sorry, I'm sorry, but PayPal doesn't exist in this future that isn't also in the past.
Boy, does this make the bellboy look really suspicious. Alright, gotta focus. I can't get lax here. So what if he had gloves? A lot of bellboys wear gloves.
Come on, Mr. Wright. That bubble was wearing black leather ones, though. I'm fucking racist.
So, a football is made of leather. Are you saying all footballs are suspicious because they're made of leather?
I love
You
it.
need to stop.
Why
Why is this his defense?
I would like Will Powers to be arrested for being a fucking racist.
I moved to old Will Powers in contempt of court to being racist to inanimate sports objects.
Of course you do.
Felix was an idiot. But that
Of
man
course he did.
received a large roll of cash from the defendant. And then he was seen leaving the crime scene wearing black leather gloves. I don't think that even someone like myself can believe he was just another bellboy.
Rule of thumb: 2 coincidences is a pattern. Ah.
It seems that we have
Yeah, but
finally come to
correlation
an
isn't
understanding.
Say that again, Matt?
Correlation isn't causation.
No. But it's worth exploring.
It is.
Now then, witness, please continue with the rest of your testimony.
The rest?
Oh yes, please tell us more of this juicy
Oh,
story.
can we
Okay,
get done with this fucking guy? Jesus, goddamn.